Good. It's very nice. I think it would be nice with the pepper.
Well, it should be in a kitchen. Fusion is the merging together of different objects. Fusion cuisine marries different tastes, textures, and even temperatures. And four-star chef Jean-Georges Vongerichten, a master of integrating exotic combinations, is in the kitchen making sea scallops with caramelized cauliflower in a caper raisin emulsion. Would never have thought of those ingredients.
No, but like I explained to you before, it's just by walking around in the kitchen, I grab a raisin, I grab a caper,
An explosion took place. I look forward to it.
Magical.
But before we explode, tell me about these, because I have a funny feeling Jean-Georges was in the East River this morning diving for these.
Those scallops are from Maine, on the scuba dive scallops. They actually go underwater to pick them one by one, you know, into a bag, and it's the only way to harvest them. And to open them, they're very easy, but you can buy them already open, already shocked. So that's where you open. And then the mussel here, you see the white mussel, it's what you get here.
Unbelievable.
Yeah.
They're enormous.
Can you believe that? Yeah, look at that.
Absolutely.
A great size.
So let's make these.
So while I'm pairing it as well, besides the raisin and caper, what you do is like equal part of caper, raisin, and water on a little knob of butter. And what I try to do here is cook it for 5 minutes until the raisin become plump.
Right.
And you let it infuse for like about 10 minutes. And then you blend it to obtain that, you know, beautiful
puree
green.
the sauce. Can I taste?
Yes. We just add a little bit of nutmeg and vinegar on the end.
Wow, this is outrageous. I would never ever have thought of those two ingredients, would you?
Yeah.
So in the meantime, I'm pairing that as well with another contrast. I like to do the sea on the earth. This is a caramelized cauliflower.
Surf and vegetable turf.
Absolutely.
Serpenter.
Surf and turf we don't like.
A lot of people don't like to cook cauliflower because when you cook it boiling in water, it smells the whole house or apartment. So here, there's enough sugar in cauliflower that you could just caramelize them in butter like that.
So this little bit of butter, that's all?
That's it.
Okay, and that's at a very low heat for a long time?
That's right.
Yeah.
So the next step we're going to do is, can help me out to slice the scallop. So the scallops we're going to cut in two.
You think the knife is big enough? Look at it.
Those good, well, it matches the big
So here we go. And I like to season them with
I like big tools.
just a little bit of salt. Instead of a regular pepper, I like to use cayenne pepper.
So it gives a nice bite.
It's a nice bite, and it's more delicate, I think, than white pepper. And then we're going to saute them in a bit of butter.
That's the best thing about French cuisine, a little bit of butter, like 3 tablespoons.
A little bit better.
Here we go.
It's very little. You can use as much as you want. You're not counting calories today.
Thank you. And then we're just going to saute them.
How long do you do that for, Jean-Georges?
Probably like half a minute on each side.
So it's really quick.
Very quick.
Yeah. So the inside should be a little...
Should be a little medium rare. Then you have a nice... They have a lot of sugar in them, so they really caramelize very well too.
That's one thing, I never really was aware of the natural sugars. Well, obviously they would caramelize when put together with heat.
You can see the color they're getting already. Yeah. So then we're gonna scoop up a little bit of the sauce on the plate.
Wait till you taste the sauce. Look at this.
Look at
The color is fabulous, Jean-Georges.
Yeah, it's a nice, beautiful color.
The Picasso in him. Look at that. Well, maybe that's a bit Miro. Right?
But I love your color plates too. Even
I love the shape of the plate.
Here we go.
They're groovy.
They're very baby.
You see, I think the plate that you serve on is just as important. Don't you agree?
It's very important. Yeah. Absolutely. Do the chopped parsley right now. There we go.
So this is sliced very thinly?
Yeah.
I never ever thought of doing that. That's brilliant.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people are chopping it, but I feel like when you slice them like this, you obtain a nice chiffonade.
Yeah.
But you know, I find that chopping parsley is, you have to have the right knife to do it properly, because it's very hard to chop it.
I think anything in the kitchen is about using the right instrument.
It
So here we are.
Wow, look how beautiful this is.
So we have about 3 to 4 per person.
Can we do that for you? And then we can do that.
And I'm just going to top it with the cauliflower.
Right.
Look how simple this is. There's so few ingredients when it comes down to it.
And I'm just going to chop each scallop with cauliflower like that.
knowing how to do it right. You know?
And it's also confidence. You know, once you've done something a couple of times, you've figured it out.
Yeah, it's easy to master it. And then we're going to finish it with a little bit of grated nutmeg on top.
Okay, on top of the
The whole dish.
Like so.
Yeah, a bit more. That's perfect. Because I love the flavor of nutmeg. I think it's gonna put all the dish together, the spice.
The signature
Bravo,
Colin
Chérie.
There we go.
Thank
Oh
you.
my god.
This is beyond delicious.
You like that?
I'm going to tell you in one
I think
second.
pepper with the scallop has always been a kind of a classical, but I think combining it with the resin, that sweet and sour.
This is the closest I've been to heaven in a very long time. Seriously,
like
this
it?
is so extraordinary. I mean, cauliflower, raisins, capers, nutmeg, and scallops with a bit of parsley. I had no idea it could taste this delicious.
great.
It's beyond.
Of course, it's a beautiful contrast. Well, it's an opposite contrast too.
Maestro.
It's a great flavor. You like to try it?
I would love to thank my guests for sharing their ideas on opposing styles and how they work. I'm Colin Cowie. Join us next time as we discover new ways to make everyday elegant. This is really delicious.